Alrighty, hello again, DIYers, aquarium hobbyists, and OCD fish people. It's another video coming to you live from Christie's Aquariums. So, just kind of doing a short, quick video. So this is my 55-gallon cichlid tank. I ended up adding, or actually, I got this sump or wet dry filter free off of Craigslist. Yay! Love free stuff. And so when I added that, instead of taking off my hang on the back filters, I decided to keep them on there for extra filtration. Was trying to find other ways of sucking up the nitrates and nitrites in my water, and so I started adding some plants, and eventually I built this light canopy or hanging lights for my 55, and once I did that, my plants just started growing like crazy. And eventually what I ended up doing is that, I don't know if you can tell, but I have taken the biowells out of this side of my mainland and out of this one as well. And I just, I had some extra plants laying around because I did a landrium. That was one of my other DIY projects, and so I just threw those plants in there, and they have been growing like crazy. You can see I have some pothos growing, got some new leaflets growing out there. This is another ivy. I just threw in there that I had extra. It's growing. I have another ivy. I can't think of exactly what the exact name is. It is an ivy though, and it is starting to grow like crazy as well. Has some fern in there. The fern is kind of iffy. This was the fern leaf that I threw in there at first, but now I have some new growth, so I need to trim this back. This is some new growth, and as you can see, it is growing like crazy. So yeah, it's growing. I need to trim this back. This is when I first put it in there, so it probably needs to get acclimated to just growing in water only. I do believe, yeah, I did throw in a little bit of lava rock in there. But for the most part, I took out the carbon in the filters that go in these mainlands, and I left the rest in there, so it's growing into those filters. I have it in one of them. Is it this one? Nope. See? So I took out the filter, all the filter in here, and now I just have plants. Okay, and it's just growing like crazy. This is a Dracaena. Don't ask me which one it is. Again, I just had it and decided to throw it in there, and it's actually growing pretty well. These take a little bit longer to acclimate to growing without water, but once they do, like I said, it's growing like crazy. I gotta trim some of them leaves back, but they're growing like crazy. My nitrite levels and nitrate levels have come down drastically. Actually, nitrites are at 0. But yeah, and it looks pretty cool on your tank. Not my main source of filtration. Like I said, got my free wet dry filter and my DIY refugium that I hooked up to it. But yeah, this is pretty much, I guess you could say, my hang on the back refugium. And the key to it is making sure it gets plenty of light. Some people are like, oh, it doesn't grow. No, it'll grow without media, because the water is basically liquid fertilizer. So, and as long as you have enough light, a good source of light, it will grow. So there you go.